Hey guys, watch the movie Godfather in Tamil. This has been released in this year. Uh, I don't have any idea about the people who play the character in the movie. Uh, but what I could say is that uh, they've done a phenomenal job in their respective roles. Uh, the story of this movie is pretty simple. Uh, the villain in this movie, he is a kind of gangster who would tend to inflict fear in people and, if possible, eliminate them. In one of the instances, what happens, his son who was born in the sense the villain, after having married for 13 years, they gave a birth to a child, and who seemed to have got some stunt in the growth, as well as the issue with the heart. And what the doctor says that his son's heart needs to be transplanted, otherwise the kid is going to die. So what happens in the meanwhile? The hero of the movie is kind of an engineer and who lives in an apartment. And his son had few days back some viral fever. They'd given the blood test in one of the hospitals. Uh, the gangster wanted to, ensure that his son is alive. So whatever it takes, how many ever might be the death that's going to take place, he is not bothered about it. He wants his son to be alive. For that, he gives instructions to his gangster members to find out a person who is of the equivalent age, and get that person so that they could proceed with further action. In quest for that, they would be able to trace out this kid, hero's kid, right? So he's got on the same age, and they are on trace, on trace to figure out which apartment that they would live in, and they'll go and you know all the people, all these criminals will go out there in that apartment and try to find out the house of uh, the kid. Interestingly, while hero of the movie is you know is on the uh, is in front of the uh, you know gate, so these guys will come and they'll check with them who's do you have got any idea about this kid. He gets to know about it, that they are looking out for his son, and he just maintains that as if he doesn't know nothing, and they'll take him to different places. While on their way, they'll check with other living, in the sense people who lives in that apartment. They'll check with them whether they know about this person. They give a wrong information that they stay in specific floor. These guys will go and try to find out that. In the meantime, the hero will go to his house and keep everything away, all the photos that they have in their house on a different place, so that they would not be able to trace it out. He, just to rescue himself, his wife and the kid, he'll knock the door, opposite door, and they enter into that house, and they'll explain to them this is the problem. So this is what the story is all about, how they are able to ensure that they save the kid and also they save themselves, becomes the crucial part of the story. And every moment when you're watching this movie, you feel that thrilling effect, that we are certain about it. At no point in time you lose that momentum or the gripping screenplay. The content is quite normal, but the way it has been narrated, or the way it has been shot and sequence it goes on, right, is really good. So this is a good thriller movie, and everyone has played a good role, including the villain, who was very intense and determined personality to do whatever it takes. So, in conclusion, I would say that you could watch this movie and you would enjoy the thrilling impact. One of the good movies that I've watched in the recent past. Thank you for listening to me and have a great time.